much am I supposed to take, okay? Like, seriously. Yeah, I sometimes hate Facebook, but I need it, and it has all of these photos, and now it's gone. They've taken it. I don't know who or how. And I stupidly opened up another one, and now I can't have access to it, and I am so spun. I am not technically proficient, okay? How much of this COVID can I handle, Fearing that I have it because my throat is sore. My throat is sore because it's just sore because I'm sore. There's no COVID, it's just fear. And everything that's happened in the last 3 months, you have no idea. I have bipolar, but I just wish I'd come into the hospital when I first wanted to and didn't listen to my mom. Now I'm here and I can't even access it. I just want my photos back and pictures of my art and pictures of my son. And then you can just make me be Kathleen Rowe or something. Like, I don't understand. If I did this to myself, I tried all the passwords, all of them. I changed the password and it still wasn't working. When I sent this stupid text to Google, ranting and raving, and then that seems when everything started to go wrong. Just return it to me, please. I'll erase the Kathleen Rowe. I just want the Lara Rowe back. Just for a minute so I can get everything out of it. It's like burning somebody's house with all their photos and their art and just saying that doesn't mean anything. Well, it means something to me. Mostly the photos and the videos of me and my family and my son. How would you feel if that was happening to you? I've bought 3 new phones since then. One basic mobile that got stolen, a new Android, the newest on the market, and this other one that I purchased on a pay-as-you-go plan. I can't even find it right now. So yeah, in the last 3 months, since March 15th, it was like, forget it. I'm done with trying to manage my roommate and tell him what he needs to do for the guidelines. I'm just going to have a little party with friends. And ever since then, it's been downhill. When the neighbors kissed me, and I was like, okay, that's nice, but no thank you. And then I found out another friend wanted to commit suicide. Because his aunt died, and then I felt like I'm an aunt replacement, but I'm actually attracted to him. And I look like shit right now because I have no makeup on. I'm just old. Fucking old. And what else? Car got taken away. That's what happens when I'm manic. The car gets taken away and I'm not supposed to drive it, but then my feet are fucking killing me. And it hurts to walk everywhere. My back hurts. My wrists hurt. My knee hurt. Because I've been doing all this walking, which has lost me 20 pounds, but it's been the most painful 20 pounds of my entire life. I wish I could have just done it swimming or at the gym, which I originally wanted to do, but they were closed. Now they're open. Apparently this swelling that happened in my right leg, where it blew up twice as big as the left, is actually turned now into plantar fasciitis. One girl that I tried to save, who was an ex-prostitute, and her roommate was basically kicking her out, and she was screaming that she didn't want to be homeless. I let her at my house, and then she's throwing beer bottles at a neighbor's car, and it's like, yeah, that's not going to work out as a roommate. You're a guest. I told her she's a guest. She has a cat, and yes, whatever. I'm saying I continuously let people walk over me, obviously, when I'm trying to help. And then the previous roommate suggestion from my previous roommate, Matthew, he suggested Kat and wanted her because he really was attracted to her, and I thought maybe we'll help her out, and I tried to help her out, and that did not work out well, and there was thefts and everything between him and her since then, and maybe he's been saying it to me before because I've been noticing thinking things missing on my bank account. I have to go back so far on the bank statements. I just want my Facebook account back, please. Please did it not get erased? All those photos and videos. I just was holding on to hope that I can get access to it again, and I stupidly opened up another one in my middle name. And so now it's probably just gone. And you think that I like technology? I hate it. I hate it now. I just hate it. Yeah, sure, I'll record videos or music or whatever to share. I'm just like, fuck it all and be done with it. If this is the anxiety that it's been causing me, and the Wi-Fi fucking up and trying to play video games on it with my friends, I'm just so done. I'm so done. I want to just go to another town and become another person who doesn't even use a fucking cell phone or anything. But the whole world runs on it. It's like our second brains. And all those photos, all the way dating back to when my son was young. Who cares, right? Why do I care? I don't know. I just do. And the stupidest thing of all is I'm ready to report my molestation, but I didn't do it right away. And I get surprised by the police to take me to the hospital. I'm in the hospital right now. I'm not supposed to report it until I'm better. That's fucking weird. If I'm ready to report it, I'm ready to report it. They should take my report, and they don't. Yeah. Because maybe it was all in my head, and maybe it was all my fault now is what I have to think, right? It would just be such a weight off my chest and my mind just to say, this has happened, this is what's done, and then be gone with it. But now I just have to keep thinking over and over again about what happened and trying to figure it out. And I'm just, it's too much. Too much. And my cousin committed suicide as well because he was investing in oil. And I just think, I should have been contacting him. I should have been in contact with him. And then I sit and I do nothing, and I become apathy, or I get caught into these mind frames of like thinking I'd like to tell you that I like you, thinking I'd like to go there and be with my son and not just do it. Like when he was traveling, I might have been able to pull the money together to go see him. You know, it's just like, where does this non-ability of not being able to do anything comes from? I think it's autism. It's never been a diagnosis, but I think it's more than that. Just to call me bipolar is not working. It's not fixing me. And definitely I get anxiety as well that I haven't handled. And it's the whole thing that goes back to the fact that I don't take medication. I take it to the very least of needing it. Oh, gross. So I don't even know what I'm going to do with this video or where I'm going to send it. I just want Facebook to get back my Lyric Hero account, please. I'll erase the Tanner Passmore. I'll erase the Tae Wolf, even though I really don't want to. That was a part of me too. They're both me. I have both personalities. I don't know how to explain it, but the one that matters the most to me is the Lyric Hero. That's me. Or Lyro, I can't remember. But my middle name's Kate. And I randomly friended a bunch of people because I thought I'm gonna like try and get out and do the YouTube channel like I'm supposed to do it. Actually follow the guidelines, and then maybe dev stream too or something. But Lord, it's just so much content. I hope I can get it back. And memories. I don't have all those photos. I don't have them all. I have some photo albums. I guess if it doesn't happen, I just have to accept that, that house is burned. But if it happened to you, and you've had it for 2007 was when I became a member, so 13 years, Don't you think that maybe you would be a bit upset? And it's not the only thing that's happened to me. It's like this is the hair that is just breaking my camel's back, and oh, what more is gonna be taken from me? I don't know. But I don't accept it. I'll actually go to the headquarters if I have to.